The song is hii ngoma sijui niite aje lakini ni Leka Duti Gite by Kigoma Allstars all the way from Tanganyika ama Tanzania. Sawa sawa. And before we continue with our stories, before we continue with our BBT, yani Bring Back Thursday, kuna kitu ambayo ya maana sana kama Wakenya tunafaa kujua, okay? So yesterday, 4th of October 2023, kulitolewa press release ambayo ili state vitu 6 ambavyo nitakuwa nawasomea, okay, including the reshufflement of the cabinet secretaries in Kenya, okay? And one, it is the transfer of functions and reconstitution of ministries, okay? Which number 1, the portfolio mandate of the office of the prime cabinet secretary has been expanded to include the Ministry of Foreign and Diaspora Affairs. Number 2, kitu ambacho kingine kilibadilishwa ni the Ministry of Public Service, Gender and Affirmative Action has been reconstituted and renamed as the Ministry of Public Service, Performance and Delivery Management, okay? Number 3, the Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Heritage has been reconstituted and renamed as the Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife, okay? Number 4, the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Arts and Sport has been reconstituted and renamed as the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. The 5th one is a new ministerial portfolio has been established as the Ministry of Gender, Culture, the Arts and Heritage. Number 6, the State Department for Performance and Delivery Management has been transferred to the Ministry of Public Service, Performance and Delivery Management. Number 7, the State Department for Culture and Heritage has been renamed as the State Department for Culture, the Arts and Heritage and vested in the Ministry of Gender, Culture, the Arts and Heritage. And the last one is the State Department for Gender and Affirmative Action has been transferred to the Ministry of Gender, Culture, the Arts and Heritage. Number 2, something else that has changed is the reassignment of cabinet secretaries, okay? And number 1 is Honorable Musalia Mudavadi has been given the Ministry of the Office of Prime Cabinet Secretary and Ministry of Foreign and Diaspora Affairs. Who else? Rebecca Miano has been given the Ministry of Investments, Trade and Industry. Honorable Alice Wahome has been given the office of Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development. Minister Zakaria Mwangi Njeru has been given the office of Ministry of Water, Sanitation and Irrigation. Honorable Penina Malonza has been given the office of Ministry of East Africa, African Community. Who else? Alfred Mutu has been given the Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife. Moses Kuria, who was the Cabinet Secretary of Trade, has been given the Ministry of Public Service, Performance and Delivery Management. And Aisha Juma has been given the Ministry of Gender, Culture, the Arts and Heritage. As you've seen there, kuna changes ambazo zimefanyika kiasi, like for example, the Ministry of Foreign and Diaspora Affairs, the person who was heading it is Honorable Alfred Mutua, lakini sasa imepewa Honorable Musalia Mudavadi. Number 3, something else that has changed is the reassignment of principal secretaries. These are the PS. We have Mr. Hassam Kelo, I don't know if I've pronounced it right, but Hassama, yes, Kelo has been given the State Department of the Asals and Regional Development, Minister Mr. Julius K. Korir has been given the State Department of Water and Sanitation. We also have Minister Geoffrey Kaituko, who has been given the State of Department for Shipping and Marketing Affairs. Mr. Shadrach Mwadime has been given the State of Department for Labor and Skills Development. Dr. Paul K. Rono has been given the State of Department for Crops Development. Mr. Idris Salim Dokota has been given the state of Department for Cabinet Affairs. Ms. Anne Wangombe has been given the State Department for Gender and Affirmative Action. And lastly, Veronica Nduva has been given the State of Department for Performance and Delivery Management. Before we continue with the three other things that has changed, the reason why I'm going to reading this to you, the reason why I'm getting to inform you this is because as a country we need to know what is happening, who is chairing the certain ministries. Nani kama ni mimi niko in the industry of arts, who should I look for? Which cabinet secretary is there who is in charge to cater for our problems and any other thing that we want to be done in that ministry.